yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got two more artists with the Rona, man. Lil Wayne on trying to commit suicide. Lil Wayne, I said with suicide attempt already, man. Boosie with the Blessing Future audio leak. Yeah, she told you she was going to leak that joint, man. And 50 being sued again. Thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Yo, if this your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you're feeling any part of the content or anything like that on your way in, man. If you ain't feeling the content, go on and take that like back. You follow what I'm saying, man? Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already subscribed to the channel. And hit that notification bell so you can be on deck when we drop the insanity, man. When you hit the bell lets you know that when we drop another vid, you gonna hear it, man. You see what I'm saying? Yo, first on deck. Not too long after Fredo Bang was arrested in Miami, reports from the Dade County Correctional Facility states that he has contracted COVID-19. So this puts a pause from him being extradited to his home state. Yo, take a look.
You have a felony probation violation. It looks like for some damage to property and use of dangerous weapons, and it says that your bond is no bond.
Lots going on, man. Lots going on. In fact, right, DJ Khaled and his family have tested positive for COVID-19. Look, I think he's getting better, though, right now. Now, he posted, quote, thank you. I'm grateful for all the love. Grateful for everyone checking in on my family and I. Please be safe out there. Please take care of yourself. What else did he say? Thank you to the doctors. Thank you, Dovey. Thank you to my queen. Thank you, Rosa. Thank you to, what is it? We the Best Team Ever Management, Rock Nation, and my partners at Epic Records for holding me up while me and my family focused on recovery. I got to roll down this window real quick because your boy's kind of hot, yo. Here's the thing, man. All right, these two got COVID, right? I told you already that my neighbor had COVID from a couple of days ago. You follow what I'm saying, man? At least my neighbor's daughter, she had COVID, okay? Fast forward to now my neighbor got COVID. He's all sick and out of sorts in the whole 9 yards. I don't know why these people think this joint is like some kind of a game. Poor, indescribably Stacy has come through in our comment section, right? Shorty says she was a nurse. The nurses are feeling it's something serious, man, because with the nurses, they're on the battlefield, like on the ground. You follow what I'm saying? The bullets are whizzing past the nurses' ears, right? From this biological terror. And people are sitting around here talking about, girl, you must be CNN or something like that. And she's fighting for her life in the comment section, trying to convince these folks this joint is real. Listen, okay? A lot of people didn't get the flu last year, right? Because a lot of people wore masks. So the flu wasn't as prevalent last year, right? I mean, it happened, but since a lot of people were wearing their mask throughout the course of the year, the flu was a lot less likely, okay? Matter of fact, we're going to get to the shout-outs in a second, okay? Lil Wayne was on Uncomfortable Conversations with Emmanuel Acho, and he discussed the time when he attempted to commit suicide and the role that Biggie Smalls played in the incident. He stated, quote, when I was 12 years old, the school year was kind of ending, right? School was giving us half days on Thursday and Friday, but what I would do was just tell my mom that I only had a few days, and on one of those days, I decided to attempt to commit suicide or something to that effect, right? So therefore, you know what I'm saying, that whole thing played out, and after he attempted to commit suicide, shot himself, Biggie Smalls' One More Chance came on minutes after he shot himself, okay? He says, quote, Biggie was already gone or something like that. So I was looking and I was like, you know what? I started thinking I had to get myself mad and notice that I didn't have to. That's what scared me. I don't understand what he just said right here. I mean, it's English and all, but I just don't get it, right? He continued on and said, how I knew I had mental health problems was when I pulled the trigger, close quote. Yo, that's big right there. Now, he admitted that he had mental health problems, man. A lot of us struggle with mental health, and the pandemic didn't make it any easier for folks, man. In fact, we're seeing all kinds of mental issues crop up due to the pandemic. I ain't noticed how many people were unintelligent. You done learn crazy things about the people around us, man. You can see how little people care about their neighbors, right? You like little people. I'm saying people care little about their neighbors, okay? Folks exploded and let the cat out the bag that they don't wash, and you know the mental issues are real because they're proud about it. You see what I'm saying? Look, we all got to be a bit more patient, man, because it actually, believe it or not, just might get worse. Let me trigger you for a second, man. What'd you get on your last birthday? Post that joint in the comments below. My last birthday, I got, the hell I get? Did I get something? Look, I got to think about it for a second, but Boosie, my goodness, bought his son a birthday present. Yo, take a look.
Yeah, big thing.
Okay. 5,000 for you.
How much?
5,000.
Oh, you a shit, nigga. Yeah.
You can't fit it in there.
You can't fit it in there.
I stop.
Sweet. That's sweet, right? That's sweet.
He wish he could eat that.
All right. Yeah.
Watch out, nephew. Shoot your shit.
Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it.
Hey, yo, my parents ain't love me, man. You see what I'm saying? Look, yours ain't love you neither. Look, he gave his child 5 racks. The kid could barely fit it into his pockets. And why I felt like when he put the chain around his neck, the kid suddenly had an album coming out. You follow what I'm saying, man? Hey, yo, let me do my shout outs real quick, man. This one ain't gonna be long, right? Let me roll this window up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, like I said, man, my girl. What's her name? Indescribably Stacy. Shorty is going back and forth with folks, man. And I mean, I get it. Look, not everybody agrees with what's going on with the pandemic. People are not really sure. I know that the internet is playing its role in making people believe this joint is fake. It's a conspiracy. Ooh, the media is pushing. I actually had somebody show up in the comments like, how much did they pay you to say that this whole thing is real and, you know, to try to convince people to get vaxxed up? I'm like, pay me, man, really? This internet rabbit hole thing is for real. Look, man, shout out to you, Indescribably Stacy. You see what I'm saying? For just holding it down and trying to inform as much people as possible. The poor nurses are going to get it even worse. Between now and December with the Delta variant, the nurses are going to get it worse because all the people that don't believe in this whole thing and are not taking it seriously and are not wearing their masks or not getting vaxxed, whether you get vaxxed or not, you know, that ain't my business, man. I understand if you don't want to get vaxxed. I completely understand that. At least rock a mask. But for those of y'all that are not going to rock your mask, you're going to wind up in the ER, in the emergency room or whatever with the Delta variant, and then you're going to be looking to utilize all the resources that the rest of us who are being masked up, like, should be getting, rightfully so. So if I catch it, right, being vaxxed up, right, and rocking the mask, if I catch it, I ain't going to be able to go to the hospital because somebody that didn't follow all the practices that I followed is now taking up the space, man. My bad. Indescribably, I'm supposed to be giving shout outs. Indescribably Stacy said that this pandemic, the bottom line is this. She stated, it's possible that this whole thing will lead to pneumonia, which is a buildup of the fluid in the lungs. The issue with COVID is it is highly contagious and could lead to ARDS, right? I had to look that up. ARDS, which is irreversible. That is acute respiratory distress syndrome, a life-threatening lung injury that allows fluid to leak into the lungs. Breathing becomes difficult and oxygen cannot get into the body. Most people who get ARDS are already at the hospital for trauma or illness. Yes, that's right. They're going to take up your hospital space because they don't want to rock the mask. They don't want to take this thing seriously, and then they're going to take up a hospital bed. You follow what I'm saying? People that don't want to rock the mask, they should put them on the floor at the hospital because they didn't believe the joint was serious anyway. My bad. You like, yo, why you going into the rant? Whatever. JW Mo, right, said, my children's father gave me trichomoniasis when I was 23 years old and I was pregnant, shaking my head. How dare he put his dirty D in me? Too much information, I know, but it's true. I went for a check and my family doctor was like, aren't you married? How embarrassing. My mother was ready for war because I didn't want to believe he was a cheater. He had this blank look on his face like he just couldn't believe it. I was traumatized. Found out a week later my so-called friend had trichomoniasis too. Cold world, right? Sis, I feel you on that. Thank you for sharing that information. We definitely do appreciate those of y'all that are bold enough to grab a mic in the comment section and say something, man. Knowing that I might potentially read it, man. Trichomoniasis is, well, I don't even want to go into it, but it's wild. You see what I'm saying? So, sometimes it does result in some, unpleasant feelings and stuff like that in the vaginal area. It's very prevalent amongst people that have multiple partners. So, and it could be easily passed to you who is not sleeping around, okay? Truth Seeker said, all this gossip is like a Wendy Williams show. Gossip on some stuff like building a Black Wall Street. Lame Ways Artistry came through and said, you do it. The cuff, right? That's what I'm saying, man. You sitting there telling me what to do. Why don't you do it yourself? And lastly, Sheila Hendricks came through and said, may God be with you and always, much love, blessings always. We definitely appreciate that, man. Much love to y'all that be throwing us love in the comment section. We definitely appreciate that. Hey, yo. We reported to you a few days ago that Future and his BM were having a back and forth. Remember that? His son was like, Dad? And he responded with, your mom's a hoe. Right? Shorty was like, stop playing with me. I will leak this audio. Your boy was like, pray for her. Right? The crowd went ballistic over the weekend. Shorty then hit play and leak the audio. The audio serves no real purpose, but you don't care about all that, do you? Take a listen to the audio that Shorty released. Take a listen.
And them just never look at them the same way like that. I don't look at them. I don't look at Joy as somebody like I look at you. Joy was me and Joy always been friends, super cool. Like people don't even know that me and her was just always been super cool to the point where we still could be cool right now. I don't look at her like somebody I love. I never loved her like that. She know that I never loved her. I never been like told her I love you. You know what I'm saying? I never told this girl. I never told Joy I love you, but we had a good ass friendship. You know what I mean? I ain't never said I love her like that. I love.
Now, after she posted all that, her page was deactivated. That's right. Now, she, of course, blames Future, right? She later posted, quote, not my intention to bring no one else into it. Oh, really? Then why did you do exactly that? You know what you was doing. Not my intention to bring no one else into it. I don't have an issue with her. The thing is, he want to be even more petty and get my business page deactivated. You do something to me, I do something back. Yeah, like drag a third party in. Just sending a warning to leave me alone. Simple. Close quote. Messy as hell. Look, why she bring that young lady into the convo, man? You see that? It always comes out. Like, y'all try to keep your business away from social media, man. You see what I'm saying? Some of y'all like, why you don't want to go live? Because you see how messy people are, man. You follow what I'm saying? And finally, how much time I got? Okay, whatever. 50 Cent is tangling with the lawsuit by Remy Martin, which states that the artist's product, Sire Spirits Company, infringed upon their trade dress and design patent rights in its jewel-shaped glass cognac bottle design, right? Remy Martin stated, quote, the near exact reproduction, right, of its bottle, which plays a role in their, quote, extensive advertising, promotion, and sales over the past 35 years in a circular array of raised, flat, and angled quadrilateral facets, was reproduced by 50. Now, 50, because he's 50, pulled a classic judo move and posted a pic of both products with the caption, quote, they're afraid of me already. Branson Cognac is the new wave, close quote, right? 50 wrote that on Instagram. He also added, Remy is number 2 behind Henny and worried about Branson shaking my head. I'm just getting started. Close quote. Yo, we could have guessed that 50 was going to pull an old judo move like that. Let us know what you think. Lil Wayne. Your birthday present, man. What your parents gave you for your birthday, man? To illustrate that they loved you. And please don't come over here with the tears. You know what I'm saying? Future's BM leaking the audio, man. Wasn't that messy? And 50 being sued for that Branson. Do you think that was a hot judo move that he just pulled, man? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Be sure to like. Be sure to subscribe. Yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. Your source for celeb news.